What's up, YouTube? This is your girl Lily Marie. This video, I'm going to start it off with the interview between Rhianna and Oprah. It was interesting. It was very interesting to watch her interview with Oprah. And the really big thing that everyone is talking about, of course, is the whole Chris Brown thing, and that she is still in love with him. I could definitely tell that she still loves him. And when she said that even though he hurt her, you know, he hit her and he did these things, that she knew he needed help and she wanted him to be okay. Even though she was humiliated and embarrassed and hurting and in pain, she wanted him to be okay. And I think that says a lot about her character. Of course, it's not saying that, yeah, you should be a victim and think about the other person. You know, even though you're the victim, you should think about the other person, or she condones domestic violence. And no, she said that. She was saying for herself that she knew the hurt he had endured, and she realized why he did it. He didn't do it because he didn't love her. I commend her for being honest about it, because it was very easy for her to say, no, I don't love him. She was very real. And again, like they're saying that she's condoning domestic violence or whatever. No, she's not. I think I can kind of familiarize myself with how she feels. I think I'm like that in a way where even though I'm hurt and that person or individual is the one who hurt me, I still want to make sure they're okay. And that sometimes is a good and bad thing. You know, you want to protect people even though they hurt you. It's kind of a flaw and a quality. So I can definitely feel her on that, and I really, like I said, enjoyed the interview with her and Oprah. I think Oprah asked some very good questions. That's enough on the Rhianna situation. I'm gonna move on to the next one. I'm gonna let you hear who I'm about to talk about. So let me let you hear who I'm about to talk about.
You know you wanna put a ring on my finger. Put it on and make him wanna marry me. Put it on and make him wanna marry me. Put it on and make him wanna marry me.
We're talking about Rasheeda from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And we are also talking about my girl, K.Michelle. That's just a little bit of music from Miss K.Michelle. She's from Memphis. No, her mixtape, y'all, is awesome. I love it. I can really identify with what the music that she puts out, and I love her mixtape. I downloaded it. It's somewhere, but that's one of the songs she did for Mimi, and I think they even put some of it on the show. But we're talking about Rasheeda and Miss K.Michelle, and I follow both of them on Instagram, so I was one of the fortunate ones to actually see the photo and the message underneath that Rasheeda put up. And it has a lot to do with a bunch of people. K.Michelle, Rasheeda, Toya. It's Toya right now, right? Sorry. Toya and Candy. And I'm like, where did Candy come in? Okay, so let's jump into it. Rasheeda put on Instagram a picture of K.Michelle. I think she had blue hair, and she was showing up, showing up the top of her boobies or whatever. And she called her a rat. And she was basically saying that K.Michelle was fake and she was fraudulent, and that she was lying about the whole situation with her in Memphis, whatever. And she just went into this whole long rant about it, and it was actually kind of hilarious. And I don't think a lot of people enjoyed it because it was to me it was very messy. And that she said that she was gonna slap Candy on site, but she saw Candy at a hair show or a salon or something, and she didn't do anything. She was quiet as a mouse or whatever. I mean, it was like a whole long rant. I should have took a picture of it, but I didn't. Actually, hold on, I know where exactly I can find it, because I'm also going to talk about Straight from the A. Whoever runs that blog, they are very, very messy. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, yeah. Straight from the A, and that's straightfromthea.com. And whoever runs the blog, basically, you can tell they don't like K.Michelle, because they kept calling her what's her name instead of calling her by her name. So there's some type of shade there, of course. This is the video. This is the picture that she put up. I don't know if you can really see it because of the light. There it is. That's the picture she put up, and you see who it is, Rasheeda. I'm gonna read it to you. She said basically she called her fake Michelle. She finds it really sad that Michelle can't keep her name out of her mouth, because I guess she mentioned her in a radio interview, and she's abusive herself. She hit Carly. She was talking about wanting to whip Candy ass. Oh, everyone, you see, just basically, saying that she's fake, fraudulent, and that she's lying about the whole thing. Okay, let me get into what I think about the whole situation. I think Rasheeda is messy, and the reason I say that is because I understand Toya is your girl. She's been your girl for a long time, and you always want to take your friend's side, always. But there comes a time when you are old enough to realize that, wait a minute, this is not my place. Let me step back. I'm always going to have my friends back. I can have my friends back without saying a word, which is what she should have done. And I say this because no one knows what happened between K.Michelle and Memphis but them. No one. I mean, this happened before Toya. So Toya really has nothing to do with it. That being her husband, of course, associates her with the situation. But it was before her. And even when K.Michelle first talked about it on the show or period, she didn't say his name. She didn't. Everyone kind of knew who she was talking about, but she didn't say his name at all. And I commend her for that, because she felt like she didn't have to say his name, put it out there. Everyone else put it out there. She was just, it was yada yada yada. He beat my ass. He stole from me. I had nothing left. But she never did say his name. And she wrote in a blog that she didn't say his name out of respect, and that it was the past, but that is her story. It happened to her, and she has a right to tell her story. She said in a blog that he is probably a different person now, and that sometimes when you are with people, depending on who that person is, can bring out something in you that Toya may be bringing out something different in him. When he was with K.Michelle, she may have brought out that side of him. But and then again, he may be changed now. And now with Toya, and be on some more stuff with Toya. He may be on that lovey-dovey, best friendship with Toya. And that's great. That's good that people can change. That is really good. And that's what she was trying to say. She didn't really speak bad of him, other than the fact that she got her ass beat. He stole money from her, but the way he came back at it when people kind of put it out that it was him was that I made you, I bought your teeth, your ass, and your titties. Well, wait a minute. I think that kind of showed that he was guilty. And Sweet Addictions TV, Candy, hey girl, she actually brought up something so real last night when she did her video, and that was, if K.Michelle was lying, the record label would have shut her ass down, K.Michelle down right then and there if she was lying. Instead, she got all her rights. They released all her rights, all the rights to her music. So I don't think she's lying. I don't think she's lying. I think she is telling the truth. I think he did whoop her ass. I do. I find her being very genuine about that situation. And I think Rasheeda was wrong for doing what she did. She may have brought up some valid points, but I think she was wrong. So you can't say what somebody should have did or shouldn't have done, or, yeah. She was probably so in love with that man. There are plenty of women who've constantly gotten their ass beat, has never called the police. And no, that's not the message you want to send. You want to send the message of, if you are in a situation, get out of it. For you to tell someone that their story is not legitimate, or that they're lying, that's wrong. And Toya should take the position of, if she doesn't believe that Memphis did it, then take the position of, that's my husband, he tells me he didn't do it, and I believe him. And that should be end of story. That's a woman for you. End of story, point blank. But I'm tripping because people on Instagram were going off on her because they were like, instead of you worrying about what's going on between Toya, Memphis, and K.Michelle, you need to be worried about your husband coming out the closet. So they trying to say that her husband is gay, y'all. I'm pretty sure the kids know in Atlanta, so they probably ain't lying. I don't know. I'm not even about to get into that, but I just wish that Rasheeda would have went about the whole situation differently. I just wanted to hit on that really quick. So you guys, tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Like I said, I think Rasheeda's wrong. I don't know where Candy comes in the situation, so hopefully we'll find out. Tonight is the finale, so I'm about to go watch that now because I'm 4 minutes late trying to talk to y'all. And subscribe, like, comment. Thank you for watching. I love you. Like I said, I'm rolling with K.Michelle on this one. Later. Love you. Mwah. Smooches.